Oops. I just pulled my webcam down. Does it still work? Just a second. Yeah, it still works. What up? Why'd you res a mage? So fucking ridiculous. Guys, listen. Lava Burst only targets people with mana bars. What? Wait, what? Okay. Rats aren't doing any damage anyway. Rats just stay spread out. And the melee won't get knocked. Yeah, rats, you guys are useless anyway. So let's go ahead and have rats not with melee. Like, literally every ret paladin is fucking garbage. So... this is... this is not, like... It's such a useless spec. Like, I can't imagine playing a terrible spec like that in a raid, but whatever. So Feral cannot leave form. Ret is going to be separated from the rest of the group. I'm over here if somebody can res me. Rets need to off-heal? Well, yeah, at least that way they'll be useful. $5K for Sulfuros for rent. Well, what was the first one? Okay. Let's get this done. Smart to stay near the lava, because lava does damage to you? I don't know. Where are the rats on a damage meter? They're nowhere. Like, ret's a terrible spec. Like, I mean, there's really nothing else to say besides that. It's a trash spec. Okay, let's go. Get it done. It'll be fun. I know, obviously, this is, you know, not ideal. Sick Dark Pack talent? Yeah, it's good for leveling. Okay. Listen. You need to get out of the lava. Rets are not going to be stacked with the melee. Rets are either going to be enranged or over to the far left. Over to the far left of the boss. So you're making basically a four square. We have the melee, the tank, the off tank, and the rets. If anything, the rets should just be out of melee entirely. Like, I don't know what I was thinking bringing 2 ret paladins to the raid. Dragon's my friend, so I'm gonna bring him for sure. But I don't know how anybody else managed to sneak their way in here. Okay. Is there a reason why... Okay, this group has fire resistance aura. Wait, why are there 2 ret paladins in one group? What the fuck? Okay, just a second. All ret paladins should have fire resistance aura. They should have it up entirely. For the entire fight. Icarus, you need to have fire resistance aura up. You don't have it on. Okay. Everybody is going to buff up and we're going to get this done. Let's get this done. Not gonna have any more fucking mistakes. We're just gonna make it happen. It's gonna be fine. Okay. We're ready check. And we're gonna pull the boss again. Heal and range share. Yeah, Dragon, just make sure you're stacked up on one other player and only one other player. Okay, guys. Listen. This is wipe number 5 on Ragnaros. That's 4 more wipes than I had expected. We are not going to die again. You are going to kill this boss, and we are going to succeed. We are practicing and we're planning to make this happen. Mages, whenever the fight begins, I want you to start hitting the 1 button. That should probably be your Frostbolt. Don't stop hitting it until the boss is dead. Somebody came to fuck. Alright, somebody fucking got answered the door. In a minute. Icarus didn't use Fire Aura? Icarus. He has Fire Aura. Yeah, he has Fire Aura. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay. He's good. Exterminus. I believe it's on you. We're ready. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Got it.
By fire!
Group back up. Go back into your original location. Damage down the boss.
By fire be purged!
Keep it up. You guys are doing great.
Flames of sulfur!
I don't know how the imp died. Doesn't matter, I'll just res him again. Or not. Keep it up. Keep it up. This is already looking like a good raid. Nobody important is dead. Okay. Just stay focused. Stay focused. Be spread out. Do as much damage as you can. This is good. This is good. Exterminus, be ready to charge back in if you get knocked up, man. Jump out of that lava. You can't be swimming in it. You gotta be jumping in it. Don't be swimming in it. You better be jumping in it. Kind smile. Don't you even think about dying. Bandage yourself up. If you see somebody else low near you, you need to bandage them. They might not have first aid. Do not let anybody die. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Get back in position. Abrion, you're too close. Hey, Aaron, move away. That's fine. Doesn't matter. We've got more tanks. Keep Exterminus up. Keep Exterminus up. Hell yeah, why aren't you healing yourself? There you go, good. Heal other people too that are low. Keep it up. He's at 40%. Exterminus set. Battle Res Exterminus. Insane taunt. Insane taunt. Insane taunt. It's on insane. Taunt for insane. Get insane in aggro. Get insane in position. Insane taunt. What are you doing? Where are you? Wait, where are you? Is that you? No, that's McFarlane. How did a level 58 sneak into the raid? Okay, insane, charge back in. Get back in position. Get back in position. Knockback, second Exterminus died. Okay. Get back in position. Use last stand if you need to. Why would you be running around like that, Icarius? You could have just stood where I was at the whole time. You would have never had to move your character.
Blades of Sophia.
Keep it up. Keep him up. He's at 25%. Keep it up. This is it. This is it.
Die, insane.
Keep insane up. Keep him up. If the sun spawns, CC them. Just CC them. Just CC them. You can't tank them. Kite them. Kite. Just kite them. DI somebody. DI somebody. DI. DI somebody. That was fucking amazing. DI somebody, let's go. DI somebody. How did that kill me? How did that kill me so fast? Can you guys DI? Do we have a DI here? Did we not do a DI? Run back. Run back. It's not over. Run back. 8 minutes CD. Icarus, was your DI on cooldown? So Praxis, Icarus, McFarland, or Ryzekin, were any of you guys... Was your DI on cooldown? What about Praxis or Icarus? Okay, it was all on CD. Run back. I need to take a piss. I'll be right back.
We gather here today in honor and remembrance of Asmongold's carry raid, shameless raid, which fought valiantly but sadly perished in the flames of defeat by Ragnaros. It is so sad, so tragic. And he will never get his tier 2 legs. Rest in peace, Asmongold's raid. Farewell. Also, bye.
Okay.
Hey, dude.
What?
How's it going?
Not good.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Well,
What?
I was watching your raid. I think your Rhett's sitting in the melee stack.
Yeah, we moved him off.
Okay. All right. I just let you know.
Alright. How much trash do we have to clear? Lava burst still happen in that pool? Let me see what lava burst killed people. Elemental fire. Lava burst again. Lava burst again. That guy just died from fucking lava. That guy just died from lava too. Okay. Let's see what the hell we're gonna do. Okay. Come forward. Yeah, did people not understand how to do the skip? Is that what happened? There were potions that absorb 3,000 fire damage? You don't get it, man. You don't get it. Like, I understand that makes sense to you. Like, yeah, okay, just use a fire resistance potion. I get it. That is what would normally make sense for an average person. But that's not what we're dealing with here. It doesn't work like that. How are you guys dying? What are you guys wiping on trash? I mean, what is happening here? Check pots used under custom. Let me see here. It doesn't work. I don't know if I'm using it, clicking on the wrong one, but like if I look at like custom potions used, yeah, none of this stuff works, man. It says error on custom display. I don't know how that works. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Haven't updated your add-ons in ages. Maybe that isn't. How are there so many people dead? You're ready to 58 and you'll kill him? That has nothing to do with it. Trying to figure out what the fuck they're doing. We need a tank? We don't need a tank. As long as Exterminus is here, we're gonna be fine. Guys. I don't get how this is so hard. It was a good attempt. I think it was a good attempt too. I think it was. Let's try to get back. I'm just getting a cheap shot. Okay. I'm pissed, man. Jesus Christ. I'm deciding what we're gonna do. How many people need to repair? That's the first thing that I need to know. How many people actually need to repair? It's like the entire raid needs to repair. Okay. Deciding how we're going to handle this. How many times have we wiped? Is it 6 times? I don't see like Casual Guild one-shot this. I know, because it's an easy boss that has no mechanics. I'm fully aware that it's easy. Like we two-shot him the first time we ever killed it. Like, I don't see how this is. I don't get it. I don't know how you can wipe on this boss. You're not aware of what a gear check is? It's not a gear check. People did this whenever they weren't even 60. It has nothing to do with gear. There's nothing wrong with the raid comp. There's nothing wrong with any of this. Like, there's no reason why we can't kill the boss. Really, I mean, I don't understand. It's just so fucking ridiculous, man. Okay. Explain the fight. I've explained it a bunch. Listen, guys, it's not like I don't understand. I don't understand. It's like people just don't have. This might sound weird, but it's like nobody even has any common sense. Like just common sense would tell you to avoid this or do that, and it's just it's not present. Like, it's the same thing that we had with like Major Domo. People just didn't get it. They just stand there and die. I don't understand. Let's see. I guess I don't. Well, no, I'm not taking any. Like, I'm not taking like 95%, 90% of the people in the raid. I'm not taking any loot from them. There's no reason for that. Modern day common sense is a curse? I don't know, man. This is ridiculous. Fuck. Like, do any of you guys understand why you're dying? Like, I think that's it. But it's like anybody who's dying early on in the fight, like people are dying to lava. I don't know. I just feel like I'm honestly like staggered by the amount of like just like awful, like I've never played with anybody that doesn't understand the game on this level before. Like, it's genuinely staggering. And I don't know how to deal with it. LFR players? LFR players are better. This is more than that. I don't get it, man. You identify the problem? Yeah, if you guys, do you guys honestly want me to like sit down and break down the issue? Like if you want, I will. Like I'll do it if you want. Like I can sit down and explain every single little bit of this. So basically, one of the issues is the fact that people are stacking incorrectly in melee and they're not moving out at the right times. The calls are usually late, and that's causing melee to get knocked back into the fire and then also take unnecessary damage. On top of that, people are not pre-healing Exterminus whenever he has the debuff from Ragnaros and increases damage he's taking, right? It's basically just a dot that Ragnaros puts on a tank. Also, the other tanks are very, very slow to respond to Exterminus being knocked out of melee range and not being able to intercept back in, which causes about 1 to 2 melee to die every single time. And also, those tanks do not move into Exterminus' location after Exterminus is knocked back, and Exterminus does not move into their location after they're knocked back. And because of that, then the healers become out of range of the other tanks, and then the tanks don't realize that, and they die. On top of that, the healers are spending half of their time readjusting because the tanks don't know where to stand and how to be closer to the healers. On top of that, the other range DPS are getting knocked back in a way that makes them unhealable, and also they're unable to efficiently move from point of lava to point of lava, and they're not using any of their healing potions or bandages or fire protection potions or really anything else besides that to avoid the deaths. On top of that, you have some people that are just so unfamiliar and afraid of the fight in general that they're not using any of their abilities in a meaningful way. You see some people that are literally using 7 attacks, 1 attack, stuff like this. Dr. Pumpkin, 1 attack, 7 melee attacks, 17 melee attacks, sinister strikes. They're dying within the very beginning of the fight. Let's look here. So you look at deaths. So, let's see here. Let's look at the deaths. Dragon Saber, so Lava Burst again. Did not heal himself. Dragon did not heal himself in the 10 seconds that he was receiving damage from Ragnaros, and so he let himself die. On top of that, obviously Lava Burst was bad. Should not have killed Substitute. I'm not really sure how that happened. Let's see. Injure, I don't know. He died from lava as well. And Injure died from Lava Burst because he was too close to other targets that had a mana bar, even though we had clearly called for other people like that to not be within at 20 yards of the other people in the raid. So apparently somebody didn't pick up on that memo, and they still were standing next to the other people that were casters, or melee, right? And this is another thing that went wrong. Let's look at Ledrix. Let's see, what did he do wrong? Probably also no potions or anything like that. I'm seeing that as well. 1 flash heal, which was great, but that's about it. The death logs are not very good here. Also, on top of that, you have some casters, like the discrepancy between certain casters, right? Like, none of the casters beside Exen and Cleanhegan died early, so let's look at the discrepancy between caster damage. So, we have some guys that are just doing massively more damage, and other people that are not. And that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me either. Like, Cleanhegan out-damaged all 3 of these guys, even though he died after or before them. That was a mistake, probably a Feral Druid in melee line. Well, he's not supposed to move out of Feral form. And he's also a tank, so he should be stacked with the off-tanks as well. So that would have been another mistake. Yeah, I mean, I don't know really what else to say. Rogue should be on top of the charts. On Ragnaros, it's a little bit harder to do because you have to move in and out. So, Mage presses 1 DPS. No, mages are really good on this fight in general because they don't have to deal with hardly anything, and they can blink the knockback, which makes it a lot easier too. Like, mages are really good on this fight for a number of reasons. So this is just a small list of the reasons that things are not going well. Also, on top of that, we have, let's look at our healing done here. So McFarland is basically doing nearly nothing except for flashlights. Have done 1 holy light, and his target was on Icarus, who's a rep paladin for some reason. I think this is obviously... Wait. So your main target of healing was you were healing Icarus, who was a rep paladin the entire time. So that seems like a pretty stupid mistake. And let's see here, Exterminus here, yeah, all of these guys, this is of course the heals on the tank, this makes sense. Substitute, same thing. Yeah, I mean, these people have no idea what they're doing. Like, and it's not even like, it's not even a question here. Diego spends all of his time healing himself. I guess that's fire protection potions, so that's a good thing. And besides that, let's see what's damage taken. Let's see, who's taken the most damage here? Diego took a bunch damage, mainly from lava burst here, and then environment from lava, 2 ticks of lava, probably 3 ticks of lava, and then also magma blast and lava burst. Exen taking a bunch of damage from magma blast and lava burst. Let's see. Lava, can we look at how much damage people have taken from lava? I'm not sure. And magma blast? Yeah, exactly. So I would say that it's like, okay, well, we can isolate the problem to this person or that problem or person, but the fact is that the problem is like 35 members of the raid. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not... And also, like, I don't know. I don't understand how this is challenging, personally. And maybe this is, like, just me not understanding, because I don't really... I played the game so long. But I can't see how this is challenging. Level 53? Well, no, like, you can 30-man this boss. Like, if I had full tier 3 gear, and I was doing rank 1 parses, I was doing 2k damage, the boss still wouldn't have died. We would have had the exact same thing happen. So I could have been the best player in the world, and the exact same thing would have happened. It has nothing to do with me. Yeah, I mean, it's really not that complicated. Damage is not really the issue to begin with. Yeah, damage is not the issue to begin with anyway. Let me turn this down slightly. I know this might be hard for people to understand this because you have like a retail mentality, or, you know, the only thing that you can visibly understand is the damage meter, and you can see me not at the top of the damage meter. But functionally, it doesn't matter if you're at the top or not. Plenty of people can do this boss and kill this boss with the Sun's phase anyway. Like, we could have done half as much damage as we did, almost, and still killed the boss. It wouldn't have been an issue. Looking out for themselves, nobody for carry? I don't know. Apply that logic and say it's no one's fault because no single person was the difference? Well, no. What I mean by that is, like, clearly, like, I'm not pulling my weight in the raid. Like, I mean, that's clearly the issue. But I'm also leading the raid and coordinating the raid, which I think leads up, it makes up for my lack of input into the raid, right? And I think being able to raid lead and keep track of everything and organize the raid is more important than any one person's performance. And so I think that kind of offsets it, personally. So that's the way I look at it, man. If I wasn't leading, you wouldn't have gotten past the first boss. You're exactly right. I mean, there's no way. Why is it so shitty then? Well, I mean, you can't. I mean, the thing is, like, you can't make it perfect. I mean, like, there's no way you can make everything fine. It's just people don't know what they're doing. Put together raid. Do what you want. Yeah, of course. But like, what I'm saying is, like, it has no impact. Like, what like, if I'm doing it wrong, or like if I die or something like that, it doesn't matter. There's a certain amount of common sense that has to go into the fight to where I can't call it out myself. I can't play everybody's character. There has to be like an understanding. Like, for example, they tried to run back, and they weren't able to run back because they couldn't even coordinate to just not kill the giants and jump down. Like, that's the level that we're playing at here. Okay. So listen. Yeah, I kept his own health and to replace. Yeah, exactly though.
Hey man,
What?
what's up, dude?
Not much. Trying to figure out what the hell we're gonna do.
Oh no.
Yeah. What? This is ridiculous. Enjoying 2.0. Well, it's not that. I mean, I'm not mad. I'm just wait. It's worse. They wiped on lava spawns.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Hey, do you like medieval stuff?
Yeah. Why?
Well, we shouldn't end the stream on a bad note. I have a video that, if you want to react to it, we can end on a happier note.
What is it?
Alright, I'll link it to you.
I don't want to look at it right now.
Alright, I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm deciding what we're gonna do. No one asked for help. They just let it happen. I know that, man. I know. Trust me, I know. Such bullshit, man. Such absolute fucking bullshit. I don't think that, I think we've lost like half of the raid.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, like we're not gonna kill it today. We're gonna come back tomorrow and we're gonna kill it. I'm not going to be denied. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to come back tomorrow and we're going to kill it. I know it's annoying. It's frustrating, the fact that we didn't kill it today. Trust me, I'm fully fucking aware of that. But it didn't happen. It's the way it goes. It's the way it goes.
You banned that guy.
I'm just talking shit, fuck him.
Oh, that was a
gonna-
good ban.
Yeah. We're gonna come back tomorrow. We're gonna come back with fire resistance potions. And we are gonna kill this boss. I understand that a lot of you guys might believe for some fucking reason that this isn't going to happen. I don't know why you would think that. Tomorrow? How do we resummon Ragnaros? Do we just show up and he's just like there?
Yeah.
How does that work? You have to kill Domo again? Wait, you have to kill Major Domo again.
What about the loot?
What? I've never had to do that before.
Wait, if you don't kill him today, then you have to come back here tomorrow and kill Major Domo again, and this time you don't get loot from it. And all the trash.
No, he just
That sounds
respawns and you
horrible.
have to talk to him. You just have to talk to Domo, you're fine.
Oh,
Okay, well, I don't know. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. It doesn't really matter. I mean, one way or another, we're gonna do it. If we have to kill Major Domo again tomorrow, then we go and we kill Major Domo again tomorrow. Like, that's it. You have to kill him again? I don't care. Like, if we have to do it, then we have to do it. I know it's frustrating. It's annoying. But we're just going to do it again. I don't know really what else to say besides that. Guys, listen. I'm not going to let this beat me.
Well,
I'm not
except
going to
for
let this
today.
beat us. Well, yeah, today. I mean, like, yeah. It just didn't happen. Like, because we didn't have a DI. If we had one, I think that we probably would have killed it. We're going to come back tomorrow. We are going to have our fire protection potions. And we're going to kill the boss. There's no reason to be upset. There's no reason to be frustrated. And there's no reason to be sad. We are going to get everybody ready. And we're going to kill it next time for sure. You don't need DI for Rag? Well, we do because we don't want to have everybody run back. That's why. We have one final day to get this done. We can still come back tomorrow and succeed.
What's on your mind?
We have one day left. Now, if we don't kill it tomorrow, I'll be very upset, but I think that we will. Honestly, I thought this would be very easy for us. I didn't think that we'd have that many wipes. I thought that it would just be the same as we do in our main raid, just kill the boss. It's not a big deal. But apparently people haven't developed an understanding for the game that allows them to play it without having their hand held. And that's what they're learning today in our raid. Because you fail and you fuck up and you mess up and you make mistakes and you do it again and again and again and again. And then after a while, you finally get it right. And hopefully that time is tomorrow. Keep making the same mistakes? I know that. Like, I'm fully aware what's going wrong. I get it. You know, knockbox every 24 seconds, impossible to depress them down for 3 minutes. It'll be fine. We could have done it with the Suns too. Mages could have just grouped them up and killed them, but Mages didn't do that because they were playing like bots as usual. It's easy to do. You just slow the Suns and then you kill them. You can root them and you can banish them. There's no reason it's hard to do. Like, there's no... Like, I want you guys to understand something about this fight. This fight could literally be completed by 5-year-olds. This is the equivalent of a like, you know, your boomer dad not understanding how to use a phone, a smartphone, and then having a 5-year-old teach him how to do it. This is a completely brain-dead, easy fight that everybody should have been able to figure out before we even stepped into it, and even during the fight itself. Listen. Heroic Ashara is more mechanics than all Molten Core it does. We're going to come back tomorrow and we're going to get it done. I don't particularly care. It doesn't really matter to me. As long as we get it done this week. That's the only thing that matters to me. Killing it today or killing it tomorrow is the same thing to me. Doesn't make a difference. We will kill this tomorrow. We will do it at about noon. We will kill this boss. There will be no mistakes. People will have consumables. And they will be ready to kill fucking Ragnaros.
Hell yeah!
It's the way it goes.